Belleville. Good morning, Ontario. Good morning, Canada. Good morning, world. Well, I know a man who lives in Newfoundland. He works in a bakery. He bakes cakes and pies for you and I, and they're as fresh as can be. And he gets up every morning and he brushes his teeth. And he opens the window to say, well, it's a marvelous morning, a most remarkable day. Well, now we're going to go all the way out to Calgary. Saddle up, partner. There's a gal I know who rides the rodeo way out in Calgary, where you gotta be tough 'cause the going gets rough, but there's no place she'd rather be. And she gets up every morning and she combs her hair, and she opens the window to say, it's a marvelous morning, a most remarkable day. When the alarm clock rings all across the land, people get on their way. Some go to work and some go to school, some go outside and play, unless it's raining. Now we're gonna go all the way back to the big city of Toronto. Honk, honk, beep, beep. There's a window washer on the 19th floor of the Royal York Hotel, and he never gets dizzy, he's much too busy, as far as I can tell. And he gets up every morning and he washes his hands. And he opens the window to say, it's a marvelous morning, a most remarkable day. Now I need your help out there. Are you ready? Let's do it all together. You get up every morning and you brush your teeth. And you get up every morning and you comb your hair. And you get up every morning and you wash your hands. Good idea. And you open the window to say, it's a marvelous morning, it's a mighty fine morning, it's a marvelous morning, a most remarkable day. Good morning, everyone. My name is Andy. It's my pleasure to be coming to you from Ben's basement. I'd like to thank my son, Ben Forgie, who's doing the camera work and helping with the sound. And I hope it's okay out there in YouTube land. I'm going to be singing all kinds of songs this morning, a little bit of a mini concert for the young and the young at heart, those who can't go to school and those who can't go to daycare, and those that are home with mom and dad, grandma and grandpa, aunts and uncles, the dog, the cat. So I'm going to start off with a song that inspired me to become a children's singer, a singer of children's songs. This is by Raffi. Good morning, everyone. Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind those trees. These little children are asking you to please come out so they can play with you. Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Now, how many people out there know that song? Put your hands up if you know that one. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of you. Shall we try it one more time? Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind those trees. Sounds good. These little children are asking you to please come out so they can play with you. Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, please shine down on me. Oh, please shine down on me. Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, thank you very much. Sounds good out there. It's actually, we could use a little bit of sun right now here in Belleville, Ontario, Canada, because it's kind of gray and it's raining and it's also snowing a little bit. So it's kind of one of those days, so we could sure use some sunshine. I'd like to encourage all of you out there, if you've got a clinker or a clanker or a shaker or a whatchamacallit or a thingamajig, make sure that you play it along with the music and we'll have a lot of fun together. So this next song that I'd like to sing for you is a tune that I'm going to send out to my grandson in Toronto, way in the big city of Toronto. This goes out to Asher. Everyone knows this one. Goes like this. Oh, the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. Well, we got to get into that bus, don't we? Well, the doors on the bus go open and shut, open and shut, open and shut. The doors on the bus go open and shut all through the town. Well, on a day like today, it's kind of rainy, it's kind of drizzly, kind of snowy, so we need some wipers on the bus. Well, the wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, swish, swish all through the town. And there better be a horn on the bus. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, beep, beep all through the town. And I guess we won't get anywhere if we don't have a driver on the bus. Oh, the driver on the bus says, move on back, move on back, move on back. The driver on the bus says, move on back all through the town. Now, sometimes there's little babies on the bus, and they never make any noise, do they? Never. The babies on the bus go wah, 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 wah. The babies on the bus go wah, 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 all through the town. Well, if there's some babies on the bus, I sure hope there's some mamas on the bus. And the mamas are always so patient. Well, the mamas on the bus go shh, 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 shh. The mamas on the bus go shh, 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 all through the town. While the people on the bus go up and down, up and down, up and down. The people on the bus go up and down, all through the town. Shall we finish off with the wheels? Here we go, everybody out there. Well, the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. Ba-dum-bum. Woo! I did a great job. That's beautiful. And that goes out to Asher all the way in Toronto. That's one of his favorite songs. Well, this next song goes out to my other grandson who lives right here in good old Belleville, Ontario, Canada. And he's watching this show over at Grandma's on television. So I'm going to send this out to you because you requested this the other day. It's a song from one of my children's CDs. When you're walking down the street and it's almost supper time, just keep walking straight ahead, my friend, and ignore that flashing sign. The sign that says eat it, lose, Don't go in whatever you do. Take my advice, run for your life, and don't order the stew. Do. Hey, Lou, what's in the stew? It smells like turpentine, it's thick as glue. Hey, Lou, what's in the stew? I don't know what you're cooking, but P.U. You can help me out with that part. Here we go now. Hey, Lou, what's in the stew? Well, I heard he even tossed in his old bowling shoe. Hey, Lou, what's in the stew? I don't know what you're cooking, but P.U. I'm not saying he's the worst cook in town, but you'll never see any customers around. And if you wanted any more clues, the alley cats run when they smell his stew. They go, hey, Lou, what's in the stew? The last person to taste it, why her hair turned blue. Hey, Lou, what's in the stew? I don't know what you're cooking, but P.U. Now, can you sing like an alley cat? It's easy, just like this. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Hey, Lou, what's in the stew? Well, it's as thick as glue. Hey, Lou, what's in the stew? I don't know what you're cooking, but P.U. Woo! Hey, Lou, what's in the stew? That goes out to Levon. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed that song. This next little tune is a song that is one of my favorites to sing. I sing this also for the children, but also I sing it for my friends at the seniors' homes as well. because it's just kind of a fun song. And it's all about sandwiches. Now, I learned this song from a Fred Penner record, another wonderful, wonderful children's entertainer. And I love a good sandwich, I truly do. When I was a little boy, I lived on peanut butter and jam sandwiches. I did. I had them every single day. And when I took my lunch to school, peanut butter and jam sandwiches. Except at Thanksgiving or Christmas time was turkey. You may have a favorite sandwich, and here's a song all about sandwiches. Sandwiches are beautiful, sandwiches are fine. I like sandwiches, I eat them all the time. I eat them for my supper, I eat them for my lunch. If I had 100 sandwiches, I'd eat them all at once. Now, this is a true story, you can believe it if you wish. Once I went to England to visit with the Queen. I said she was the grandest lady that I've ever seen. I told her she was beautiful and could not ask for more. I handed her a sandwich and they threw me out the door. Sandwiches are beautiful, sandwiches are fine. I like sandwiches, I eat them all the time. I eat them for my supper, I eat them for my lunch. If I had 100 sandwiches, I'd eat them all at once. Now, this is another true story. I wouldn't lead you astray. Once there was a young girl, the fairest in the land. All the boys in Belleville were asking for her hand. They'd offer her the moon, they'd offer her the sea. I offered her a sandwich and she said she'd marry me. Sandwiches are beautiful, sandwiches are fine. I like sandwiches, I eat them all the time. I eat them for my supper and eat them for my lunch. If I had 100 sandwiches, I'd eat them all at once. Now, here are some of my favorite sandwiches. A sandwich can be egg or cheese, or even peanut butter, but I love them all so much it really doesn't matter. Ham or jam or cucumber, now there's one. Any kind will do, 'cause I like sandwiches and I like you. Sandwiches are beautiful, sandwiches are fine. I like sandwiches, I eat them all the time. I eat them for my supper and eat them for my lunch. If I had 100 sandwiches, I'd pass them out one to each and every one of you. And then on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, we'd eat them all at once. And that's the sandwich song. Thank you, Fred Penner. How about we do a song that I've also had a request for from one of my CDs. Now, this is all about dinosaurs. Do you know anything about dinosaurs? I bet you do. Oh, I see some hands up. What was the name of the dinosaur with the long, winding neck? And he could eat up at the top of the tallest tree. It was that's right, a brontosaurus. What was the name of the dinosaur that had 3 horns on the top of his head? Absolutely, a triceratops. What was the name of the dinosaur with wings? A pterodactyl, that's correct. Did you know that one time I said that to an audience? I said, what was the name of the dinosaur with wings? And someone at the back of the room yelled out, Paul McCartney. Silly, isn't it? It is. And what was the name of the dinosaur that was the king of all dinosaurs? Absolutely, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Or T-Rex, good band. Here's a song from one of my children's CDs. I hope you enjoy. Oh, I'm not a very good speller, and I could really use your help with the spelling of dinosaurs. Here we go. Once upon a time before the ice and snow, there lived the strangest creatures you ever could know. They roamed the earth for millions of years. They had long necks and tails, but they didn't have ears. They were the D-I-N-O-S-A-U. Give me an R, another S too. A D-I-N-O-S-A-U. And give me an R, an S once more. And what does it spell? Dinosaur. They were as big as a house and tall as a tree. They had great big feet that would squish you and me. But some were quite gentle, and only ate leaves, and some plain nasty with long sharp teeth. They were the D-I-N-O-S-A-U. Give me an R, another S too. A D-I-N-O-S-A-U. Give me an R, an S once more. And what does it spell? Dinosaurs. Now on the count of 3, I'd like to hear you roar like a dinosaur. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that was very impressive. Now here are some of my very favorite dinosaurs. There was the Brontosaurus with his long winding neck, the Triceratops with 3 horns on his head, the Pterodactyl, the dino with wings, Tyrannosaurus Rex, the dinosaur king. They were the D-I-N-O-S-A-U. Give me an R and another S too. A D-I-N-O-S-A-U. And give me an R, an S once more. And what does it spell? Dinosaur-sized round of applause. That was fantastic. That's the best yet. Wonderful. Well, shall we do another song that I've had a request for? Now, this particular song is a song that kind of is my song. It's a song that I wrote a long time ago, and it's kind of taken on a life of its own. Why, they even play it on the CBC radio when they have nothing left to play. And it's a song I'd like to send out to Britt. Now, Britt saw me sing the other evening at a grown-up place. And she requested this song because even though she's a grown-up lady now, she remembers seeing me when she was little sing this song. And underwear, socks and underwear underneath Asher's bed, draped on Levon's chair. I take them off at bedtime, they vanish to thin air. Well, keep one eye open for those socks and underwear. Now, this is a true story, and I get a little emotional sometimes, so bear with me. Last week it was my birthday, and I got a call from my great Aunt Gertrude, who lives in Montreal. She said she'd send a package, and it would be here soon. I waited for the postman every afternoon, and when my package did arrive, I began to rip and tear. But all I found inside that box were socks and underwear. Oh, socks and underwear, socks and underwear, underneath my brother's bed, hanging off a chair. Well, I take them off at bedtime, and they vanish to thin air. Well, keep one eye open for those socks and underwear. Now you may go off traveling to visit friends or kin. You might sail across the ocean. You might sail back again. You might climb the Eiffel Tower in good old Paris, France. You might find yourself in Waikiki doing a hula dance. Well, don't talk with your mouth full, and it's not polite to stare. And always pack some extra socks and underwear. Oh, socks and underwear, socks and underwear, underneath my brother's bed, hanging off a chair. Well, I take them off at bedtime, and they vanish to thin air. Did you know that socks are magical? How many people have ever put 2 socks in the dryer, but only one comes out? So always pack some extra socks and underwear. Thank you very much. On special request to Brett. Thank you very much. Are you having fun out there? Have you got your musical shakers and clinkers and clankers and bells and whistles? I hope so. We've got a couple more songs to play. Now, this is one that has sort of become a phenomenon, and I just became aware of it, I guess a little while back. I'm going to do my very best for an old dude to sing kind of a new song. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, Mommy shark doo 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 doo. Mommy shark doo 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 doo. Mommy shark doo 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 doo. Mommy shark. Daddy shark doo 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 doo. Daddy shark doo 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 doo. Daddy shark doo 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 doo. Daddy shark. Grandma shark doo 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 doo. Grandma shark doo 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 doo. Grandma shark doo 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 doo. Grandma shark. Grandpa shark doo 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 doo. Grandpa shark doo 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 doo. Grandpa shark doo 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 doo. Grandpa shark. Let's go hunt doo 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 doo. Let's go hunt doo 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 doo. Let's go hunt doo 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 doo. Let's go hunt. Swim away doo 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 doo. Swim away doo 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 doo. Swim away doo 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 doo. Swim away. I don't know if that's right. Safe at last, do 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 do. Safe at last, do 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 do. Safe at last, do 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 do. Safe at last. It's the end, do 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 do. It's the end, do 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 do. It's the end, do 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 do. It's the end. Baby shark. And that goes out to all the little ones out there that love that song. Now there's a song I wish I had written. Oh well. Baby shark. Now, people ask me all the time, they say, Andy, how old are you, man? Like, really, how old are you? Well, there's only one way I can answer that question. I'm old enough to remember the Friendly Giant. Yes. I'm old enough to remember Captain Kangaroo. I'm old enough to remember Mr. Dress-Up. I'm old enough to remember Mr. Rogers, and it is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And I'm old enough, get a little emotional now, to remember the last time my Toronto Maple Leafs won the Stanley Cup. That's how old I am. And I'm old enough to remember this song by Sharon, Lois, and Bram. And I don't know if there's anyone out there in YouTube land who still remembers the song Skinnamarink. You do? You remember it? You do? Do you know the actions? Shall we do it? Let's do it for old time's sake. And a one, and a two, and a 1, 2. Here we go. Skinnamarinky-dinky-dink, skinnamarinky-doo. I love you. Doing a good job. Skinnamarinky-dinky-dink, skinnamarinky-doo. I love you. Well, I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening underneath the moon. Skinnamarinky-dinky-dink, skinnamarinky-doo. I love you. Well, you're doing such a wonderful job. I think we should try it one more time. And all the moms and the dads and the grandmas and the grandpas and the aunts and the uncles and the dogs and the cats and the parakeets can join in. Are you ready? And a 1, 2, let's show them how. Well, skinnamarinky-dinky-dink, skinnamarinky-doo. I love you. It's beautiful. Skinnamarinky-dinky-dink, skinnamarinky-doo. I love you. Well, I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening underneath the moon. Skinnamarinky-dinky-dink, skinnamarinky-doo. I love you. I love you singing. I love you on this beautiful day. I love you too. Boop, boop, be-doo. Thank you, everyone. I hope you've had a wonderful time. I have had a wonderful time with our little mini concert, and I want everyone to be safe, be happy. This will all eventually come to a conclusion, but until it does, I'd like to do this song for you, and let's sing it together. There used to be a singer that I liked a whole lot. I still like his music. He's no longer with us, but his songs are. His name is Harry Chapin. I love this song. Thank you for tuning in. All my life's a circle, sunrise and sundown. The moon rolls through the nighttime till the daybreak comes around. All my life's a circle, and I can't tell you why. The seasons spin around again, the years go rolling by. It seems like we've been here before, I can't remember when, but I've got this funny feeling that we'll all be back again. 'Cause no straight lines make up our lives, and so far no deep ends. You are mine and I am yours, we are both good friends. All my life's a circle, sunrise and sundown. The moon rolls through the nighttime till the daybreak comes around. All my life's a circle, and I can't tell you why. The seasons spin around again, the years go rolling by. Once again, I'd like to thank my son Ben for doing the camera work and the sound. I'd like to say hi to everybody out there one last time. It's been a lot of fun. Take care, wash your hands,